Ruh-roh. Did you guys get that big Boomi scare? Hello, everybody! Happy Tuesday! It's Tuesday, indeed it is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, guys! I hope you guys are doing well. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to like jump straight into the game, but there is an update for it apparently, which is like, okay, like of today of all days. I've been looking at the game like on Steam every, I don't know, it's like every day so far. Sometimes I'm thinking like, should I play it? Nah, I can't. I gotta wait to play it with you guys. We're almost done though. It's patching now. 5 gigs out of 7.8. So I think I'll just yap a little bit. It's fine. I had things I wanted to yap about anyways. I hope you guys had a lovely Monday. I was gonna say, it feels like it's been a while, but it hasn't been. It's literally only been barely 24 hours since I last saw you guys. I think, I don't know. I had my hair appointment today, so I went to the salon. And then just walked for a long time after. It feels so nice to go to the salon. Last time I went was in January, I think, before I went on my big Japan vacation. And I don't know, like my hair at first was really curly. I've never gotten like, I don't know if it's like a blowout or what. I don't know what it's called. I've never gotten one before. I usually just have them like wash it and then trim it and straighten it for me. But I went to like one person when I went to Japan who was like known for their silk presses, which is basically just when you... I don't know what the difference is between silk press and regular ironing. I just think it comes out nicer when you do the silk press, I think. And then that makes me wonder, like, then what's the point of having a non-silk press option? Like, shouldn't silk press be the default? But whatever, I don't know enough about hair. I was like a little bit worried when I went to Japan because I was like, oh my god, my hair is like really curly, like 80s diva. Maybe not that curly, but it was pretty, like, the curls were tight. They were tight. So I was a little bit nervous, but then after a few days when my hair like the curls started to fall, oh my god, I look like a fucking superstar. So I was like, I want to put my best foot forward when we go to Offkai. So by the time that I get there, hopefully my hair will still be okay. Hopefully. I honestly don't really know how long this hairstyle lasts, because when I went to Japan, I made a mistake of taking a bath in my hotel room, and then all of the steam from taking like such a hot bath, the bath was really, really hot too. I remember I was in there for like 10 minutes before I started feeling lightheaded. I don't know why I took such an intense bath. But I took a bath on like day 2, and I needed to keep my hair like this for a wedding too, like on day 5-ish. I had my hair... I took a bath on day 2, and the steam from the bath like really... I wouldn't say really fucked up my hair, but it kind of fucked up my hair. So I'm hoping that by the time I get to Offkai, like it's gonna be... my hair will look okay. Fingers crossed. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. I think it'll be fine. I just want my curls to be a little bit more loose. I hope I gave myself enough time to let my curls fall. I went on a nice little walk today after going to the salon. There wasn't really anything in particular that I wanted to look at, but just when I get outside, it's like if I don't go outside, I don't have the willpower to set myself outside. But the moment I step out that door, I throw on that cute little outfit, I put on my makeup, and I step out the door. Dude, you cannot get me back in. I was like, do I really want to come home already? But I had to, because I had to come meet with you guys. And my legs were getting tired, admittedly. Wait, let me get my phone. Let me see just how far I walked. I had to come back. I was thinking like maybe I could do another 45 minutes of walking, which sounds, I don't know, does that sound like a lot? but my phone was dying. I was listening to my weed playlist on Spotify the entire time. Had Lucky Star character songs that I haven't heard since like middle school. He openings. Of course you gotta listen to God Knows, lots of my music, lots of AKB, some Honeyworks, a couple of like OG Vocaloid songs. That made my walk so easy. I was just there jamming and jamming. I was like, oh hell, I wanted to dance so bad. Let's see. Today I walked. You're kidding. You're kidding. I don't believe this. I don't believe this, but it says that... Wait, let me cross-check it with my health app. Google Maps said that today I walked 8.2 miles. Wait. My health app says... Because these aren't like the same. Health app says that I took 24,263 steps. Which it... It says... Okay, Google Maps says that I have walked 8 miles. My health app says that I walked 10.5 miles today. I'm not sure if that's accurate. It certainly didn't feel like that. Let me put my phone back. It's barely charging. Man, doesn't really feel like I walked that much, but I guess I did. Hello. Wait, let's take attendance. I feel like maybe people are gonna trickle in later, but I feel like Tuesdays is kind of like an off day. I feel like Tuesdays, I don't know, don't really plan on streaming too much on Tuesdays in the future. I feel like Monday, Wednesday, Friday is a nice little schedule for us. But you know, we have Off Kai coming this weekend. I think Tuesdays will be like a little extra treat. My boots were made for walking. Indeed they were. For attendance, I know we're gonna play this bed we made, but let's just see some shoes in the chat. If you would like to mark yourself present for today's This Bed We Made finale, let me see some shoes in the chat. Drop some shoes. My outfit was... I really liked it too. I think I'm gonna wear it at Off Kai. It was really hot today. And then I looked at the weather for Off Kai, right? I think here it's like maybe 80 degrees something, right? It's consistently been 80s. I feel like out of nowhere too. You go from like 55 degrees and suddenly you're at 80 degrees. Where the hell is 70 degrees? That is the perfect sweet spot for me. And I feel like I've missed it entirely. It was just like a week-long thing. I haven't seen 70-degree weather. Papa, hello. Love the classy high heel. Honestly, I'm not really much of a heels girl myself either. I have one pair of heels and I only have that pair. Maybe I have like two. I might have some back at my parents' house, but I only got the pair because in my sorority we have like not a lot of formal events, but you have pretty regularly occurring formal events. You have not a full closet, but you have a couple of black dresses to choose from. Black dresses and black heels. My sweet spot is 35 degrees Celsius. 35 degrees Celsius would be like what? Like 36, like 70? That should be about the same, right? Wait, let me look it up. 70 degrees. I would say mine would be like 75 Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit to Celsius. So that'll be like 23. Damn! 35 is your sweet spot. Today is, let's see. Let me see how hot it was. And let's see, 80, I think it was like 82. But I was in the sun. It might have been closer to 29. Jeez, 35? That's blistering. That's blistering for me. There was a nice breeze, but was not. It did not help. I came home. I showered before I left because I forgot to shower last night. And then I came home and I was like, fuck, I need another shower. But at least I didn't have to like go through a full shower. I just had to do a little bit of lather and rinse. I like the heat. I prefer to not be like, I don't like being even a little bit too hot or a little bit too cold. I'm a Goldilocks girl. It has to be just right. If it's like a little bit too cold, I really layer up so that way I don't have to worry about being cold. If it's a little bit too hot, well, I guess you can't really do much about that because, man, do I prefer winters now that I think about it? In the winter, I feel like, oh, I can't wait for summer because you can actually do things. I feel like when it comes to clothing, I like winter. When it comes to the ability to actually like do stuff with like every day and having sunlight, I prefer summer. But a hot day, ooh, I'm a little bit happy that Off-Kai is supposedly gonna be like in the 60s. That means I could wear my Succession sweater and then you guys can come find me. Does that make me Daddy Bear? Seeing Daddy Bear written out like that, you catch a glimpse and you're like, what? Daddy Bear? I guess that does, right? Because Mama Bear is too cold, Papa Bear is too hot, Baby Bear is just right. Just right. Sorry, I got something in my eye. I didn't wash off my makeup today. My makeup, I'm honestly really happy about this natural trend going on too. All I have to do is just throw on some mascara, put on my brows. Let's see, is this bed we made done yet? Okay, it's almost done. Taking a while. Maybe I should have checked before I went live. What else happened to me today? On my 10-mile apparently walk. What else did I see? I went around in a bunch of circles. That's what I usually do when I walk. I like to go around in the same neighborhood over and over. And then I'll be like, oh, look at that building. And I'll go walk over to that building. And then I'll like go do a lap around the block. And then I'll look at something else interesting. But I feel like all the interesting things are like in the same area. Because I was just like, what in the world? Like, I've been here before. I was just here like an hour. That's the worst. You walk for an hour and then you look up and you realize, oh, I was here an hour ago. So where the fuck did I end up? Like, where did I go? Why was I... Papa and Mama Bear slept in separate beds. They were not in love anymore. I thought I found a hair, but it's actually the cat's whisker. It's like, this is really thick for an hair. This is like a plastic, like, tag? No, it's the cat's whisker. What the fuck? I heard it was really common in, like, the first half of the 20th century. I want to say, like, up until maybe the 50s, 40s? I don't know the exact time. But I heard it was common for, like, mom and dad to have separate beds at that time. I don't know why, though. I don't know, but everybody seemed to hate their spouse at that time, so maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe they really didn't love each other and they just made that a societal norm. Honestly, I do like sleeping by myself. I can't blame Mama Bear. I think sleeping by yourself is the best experience ever. Nobody to steal your blanket. Nobody to, like, move and, like, sprawl out and bump into you. Just come there and chill. Weirdo, hello. Welcome. We are just waiting for this bed we made to finish patching, which should be in the next few minutes. I also saw... I don't know if you guys have seen, like, that big, that portal thing. It's like this... I don't even know how to describe it. People say, oh, it's like a giant FaceTime. I guess so. I guess that's basically what it is. Wait, let me see if I can find it. A picture of it. I did take a picture, but I don't... You know, my phone's charging, so I can't really share it with you guys. Portal. Because I thought that the portal was a lot like further down in the city. Let me get this. Let me download this image. I thought it was a lot further down, but actually, wait, maybe I could just do web browsing. No, never mind. Save. Because I thought it was gonna be further away, but no, it was actually like kind of by the salon that I went to. So I was like, oh my god, that's the portal I keep seeing on TikTok. Da-da-da. I don't know if you guys have seen this. It was cute. It was cute, I guess. I didn't like wave or anything. There was quite a few people over there. This isn't my picture, by the way. This is before. I don't know if you saw, but like, you know, they opened this portal, I want to say in the beginning of the month, wasn't it? They opened it in the beginning of the month. It connects, it connects to Dublin. You can tell I'm being careful with my words. It connects Osiris City to Dublin, Ireland, and they opened it earlier this month, and I think it was just like, you know, free reign. Was it 24/7? I don't even know if it was 24/7, but they had to close it down for like, I want to say like a week or something, because some people were doing like inappropriate things. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect? First of all. You're gonna play like this crazy portal that connects people in real time in two different cities known for like crazy people. You should have seen that coming. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a really low res one. So they closed it down because this lady, I don't know like if this was the only incident, but this lady like flashed her boobies to the screen. But the thing is, she was standing so close, because you actually have to back up. When I was there, wait, let me get this cursor. Right, so you could stand like if you stand here, the lady flashed her boobies here. They can't see you. They'll see like the top of your head. You gotta stand like a lot farther back. Maybe like around here. You know, she flashed her boobies back here. Then they would have seen it. But no, she did it right here. So she flashed her boobies and the portal got closed for no reason. Well, they opened it back up. I don't know when. I have no idea when. Maybe like a couple days ago. I did see that they opened it back up, but here, this one's really low res. Oops. Ooh, I did not mean to change the cursor picture. Oops, now I gotta fix that later. But they added the gate. They added this gate over here. So you can't get. Why did they add the gate now that I think about it? Because it's like, it's not like the lady could see her boobies. Cursor comes back. Nice. Cool. Not like you can see your boobies there. I didn't flash the people. Of course not. Of course not. I thought, why not end off my B-Day by watching the VTuber at 8 p.m. on YouTube.com. Happy birthday, weirdo. I hope that you have a lovely birthday. Let's get all of these going on. Nice. Happy birthday, weirdo! I'm happy that you wanna come spend the last few hours of your birthday here. getting the rest of the this bed we made story. I almost forgot the title of the game for a second. Speaking of this bed we made, it should be about done. But let me finish yapping first. Yeah, actually, maybe I don't have anything else to say. It was cool. It was really cute, actually. I'll be sharing a video, like, eventually, but we had a little basket around here where people can pick up little props. Because you can't hear on the other side. It's just a video feed. And oh my god, it's probably at like 15 FPS. Like, it's the image is not as smooth as you think it would. It's honestly, I don't want to say it's lame though. It's a little bit underwhelming in person, but at the same time, it still makes you feel a little bit good because you see how happy like people on both sides of the camera are. People in Dublin, people in Osiris. Both people are like really like, they're like excited over it, you know, interacting with strangers in like this kind of way, in a way that you could never really do before. I I thought that was really cute. And they had like these funky, like giant oversized glasses you could put on. Just like little silly things that they'll have at a photo booth. They had these little signs you could pick up that says like hello or like welcome or something, or like I love you or something like that. It was really cute. Yeah, it just really had the gate, and it had some security people there just making sure that I guess nobody is doing some fuck shit. I spent maybe like all but like 45 seconds here because the frame rate was so awful. I feel like if the frame rate was better, which I understand they probably don't want to invest in something like that. Like, for what? If the frame rate was better, I think it'll be fun. But since it was kind of awful, I think that made it a little bit underwhelming. But it was still really cute. I'm really glad that I got to see it. I really didn't expect to come across it so soon. I thought I might have to like make a trip to the area that I thought it was. I thought it was way further into like the older area of the city, but I mean it was not really. It was kind of close to not close, super close to downtown, but not too far of a walk from there. Did I jump in? Maybe I should have tried. I don't know, what does Dublin even have? Ireland has Guinness. I don't think I know anything about Ireland. I'd be super into like checking out their castles and stuff. I honestly would love to go to Ireland and like see some of the history. Specifically Celtic history. And how, I don't know. I don't really know much about like British history in general of like those islands, but I do find I find that period very interesting. I watch like a bunch of YouTube videos. Not that any of it sticks, because I get like super blazed and then I just throw on some like medieval history videos. None of it sticks, but I would really like to check out some of their castles and stuff. Maybe visit their museums so I can learn myself. Like the paintings from Mario 64. I actually saw, this was completely unrelated. Let me go ahead and load up the game too. I saw this one artist on TikTok too. This is the first time I ever thought like, oh my gosh, like I want to buy art from this person if I could afford it. She made she does like low resolution computer art, but it's completely painted. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. Like imagine, what did she draw that I saw? It was like a low resolution cat with like it looks like MS Paint, right? Like you put in a low resolution, or you put in the cat, right? Like a super low resolution image. You expand it, you blow it up so it's like even blurrier, and then there's like a white background behind the cat, and it's like an MS Paint like really crooked line, and then behind that line in the white background is like this really low resolution explosion. I thought that was really, I don't know, I thought that was really neat. I have to find it and then I'll share it in the Discord. Okay, just waiting for the game to load. Let me go ahead and change the screen while we're waiting. I may or may not hide the chat. We'll see. We'll see if it like bothers me specifically. Oh, War of the Roses. That's with War of the Roses is the war where didn't like a king died and like that kicked it off or something, like a bunch of competing family houses you know, they were like beefing with each other. I'm familiar. I've heard of it, but I haven't like, I'm gonna find like a really good video where I could just really dive into it. That seems really interesting for sure. I think I might really love the War of the Roses. Isn't Game of Thrones based off of it? You know, if Game of Thrones didn't have any of like the sex or the fantasy, I probably would have seen it like a couple years ago. And people are probably like, what? That's the most interesting part of the show. You just want to see them sexless and historically accurate. Yes, that's exactly what I want. I was able to suspend your belief, right? When watching Bridgerton, you know, I think Bridgerton's like a lot more aesthetically focused. I don't really mind it being a different historical interpretation, but oh boy, the amount of sex that was in that show. I usually never really fast forward through sex and TV. So I'm like, I'm grown. I can handle it. Bridgerton, it was excessive. I'm sorry. It was just unnecessary. It was just horny. I wonder if that kicked off or if it has any relation to like, I don't know if you guys have heard of the female gooning epidemic. I've only seen like a YouTube video titled that, only one, so I don't know if it's like an actual term, but I feel like it's really, it's the best phrase that I can think to categorize this. So many of like my old coworkers and like my friends and people that I see on Book Talk, even though I don't read, I somehow wound it up on Book Talk, but they're reading like literal smut. I went to the like Barnes and Nobles with my friend one time, and she was like, "Oh, Boomi, like, have you read this? Like, this is a book that I'm reading right now, but I have the EPUB file, so I read it on my phone." I was like, "Oh, let me look through it." Jeez. Oh my god, I opened the page and it was just like the dirtiest fan fiction you can ever think of. But it's not a fan fiction, it's like legitimately published and just on display as like the best-selling novels and the with France getting involved here and there. Oh, because then in France, like they like had some territory on is the British Isles, like is that the correct terminology for it? They had like some territory, right, over there? Am I mistaken? I think my little devil brain is still very much trying to comprehend the idea of borders changing throughout history. I feel like I'm too old to still be like, oh yeah, you know, like I'm sure like, you know, France must have like shrunk and grown over the years. It blew my mind when I saw, what is it, Normandy? Was it Normandy like British, under British rule like a couple hundred years ago? A few hundred years ago. I wish my brain could just store all this information. I feel like I would love... Oh man, even if they make like a cinematic universe about just like historical figures. I love connecting the dots of like everything that's ever happened in human history. I feel like it gives me such like a nice fresh perspective on how to tackle life. Or if I have a bad day, oh, you know, people throughout the like thousands and thousands of years have had bad days. I can survive. I don't know. I like connecting like all of the big events, I guess, and being like, oh, this is why like X, Y, and Z is like A, B, and C and stuff. Maybe that's why I like British history too. I feel like it's really relevant in my everyday life. I guess they're trying to take advantage of gaining land while the British Isles were beating each other up. Ah, I see. You know, English imperialism sure did shake up the world. But I've always thought, if you zoom out, right? You zoom out real big. England kind of has like a sick comeback story, don't they? Right? Like they're just like a little shit, right? Little shit? I don't know if that's the word. You know, just constantly like being beat up by like the Vikings and stuff, getting in fights, getting their shit fucked up. And then here, boom, they end up being like one of the biggest players on the world stage. Crazy. Check out the genre of alternate history. I am in the alternate history subreddit, and then I do watch, what was the guy's name? Alternate History Hub. I love alternate history too. Okay, alright, okay. I'm not gonna, should I do a recap? I don't think I want to do a recap. I just kind of want to get into it. So we opened the case here. Okay, maybe I will do a recap just so I can remember. There's a case here. We opened it. We read through the letters. We found out that Marcella, which is the wife in room 50, what this is, what, 9? Marcella, is this the door? Okay, maybe I'm just expecting a lot more range with the camera. Maybe it's been a while. Maybe I'm thinking Minecraft. Marcella, she came here with her hubby, Hector. She told Hector, you better sleep on the couch. She came here with her hubby Hector to be like, oh, you know, it's our wedding anniversary. Let's go to Montreal. So they come to Montreal, but she's not here to celebrate her wedding anniversary with Hector. Hector was finally thinking, he's like, oh my god, I'm going to celebrate our wedding anniversary on a romantic getaway. I can finally boom boom with my wife, and then we're going to have babies. Because his mom wants some babies. And I guess he probably does too. But nope, it turns out that Marcella is secretly an author, and that she didn't come here to celebrate her wedding anniversary on Valentine's Day. Dude, was this always here? What the fuck? What? Oh. Okay, we'll look at that in a second. Is that blood? She actually came here to see her old friend. What was her name again?
That ringing. Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Wait, let me turn up the volume too. Dude, this is about to get juicy. This is the finale. So if you haven't seen any of the other episodes, I recommend that you do that. I mean, unless you want to get spoiled for like the end. I looked on YouTube and I think we have like maybe an hour left. Well, this lady, I forgot her name, Miss Del something, right? Marcella came here to meet this girl, her old friend from college. They don't look college aged in this. They really look like children. But it turns out they were not just friends, guys. They were not just friends. They're actually lovers. And you know, Marcella, she's an author, but she's hiding. Oh, don't be. Oh. She's hiding her books from her husband because the books that she writes are like you know, women love women romance novel. Oh, it's a cutscene. Oh my god. What's going on? What's going on? The Vinky? Dude, I'd be scared shitless. Oh. What's there? Oh my god, is that a body? Oh my god, we are really... We are starting off on a roll. I feel like that's Hector. That's gotta be Hector. What happened? Don't touch them. Don't get your fingerprints on them. Do they have fingerprints back then? He's not okay. Don't call his name out. He is not good. No point. You don't have to deduct anything from there. He's not blinking, girl.
Mr. Cruz. Oh god. Oh god. What happened?
Wait, I'm gonna turn this up still some more.
Just stop for a second, Sophie.
Oh my god.
Is there anything you missed?
What if I don't want... Okay, whatever. Let's go. Okay, Let's go here first. Okay, let me think of what else. There's another guy who was kind of stalking Marcella, and he had a bunch of pictures of us, so we thought he was stalking us, but he's not stalking us, and he's not well, he kind of was stalking Marcella. He's just a big fan. He's a big fan. We thought that he was just some creep with, like, issues, but no, he's actually a really nice guy. He's a war veteran. By the way, I'm sorry I threw away your medicine, my friend. And he was also gay. I mean, I guess is. I don't think he's dead. He's also gay, and Marcella's novels not only helped him improve his mental health, but also helped him realize, like, oh, there's this guy from my that I met during the war, World War II, I think, that I realize I have feelings for through your novels, Marcella. And well, her name is not well, she has a pen name, but and yeah, I think when we were inspecting, Hector kind of has an idea, because we read through Paul is the guy, the war veteran. We read through Paul's little stalker book that he saw Hector and Marcella come home, and Hector was like really pissed off. And then we also heard somebody, I think Beth, mention that when Hector came back, he said something about like, oh, you're cheating on me or something. He thinks that she is cheating on him with Paul, but no, she's cheating on him with her college classmate. Those are all confirmed. All of it is confirmed. If you want like the full story, go watch the other two VODs. I don't think that they're too long. Well, without further ado, let's get into this.
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy.
That is not something you want
Why
to find
did
in
he
a dead
have this
body.
on him?
Coverage amount $10,000. Date of expiry 1978. 1958. Okay. Alright. Okay, what about this?
Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Dear Mr. Cruz, thank you for reporting that guest's unacceptable behavior. We will look into it as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge a guest's personal information regardless of that guest's behavior. I am sure you will understand we are very concerned with our guest's privacy, and our staff prides itself on its discretion. Please contact us should that guest bother you again. Sincerely, Bernard Leduc. Le Bernard. Little Bernard. Yeah. I think that's it. Bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Don't do this to me. So everyone's rainbow. Yeah. I think even our character, unintentionally, we picked Beth to be our acolyte. So instead of rizzing up the redhead, we're rizzing up our receptionist, Mommy. Hopefully we get to kiss at the end of the episode. I'm you know, she still gives me older sister vibes, but I'm down to like kiss her at the end. That's fine with me. I'll be honest though, I don't think that this is gonna last as a couple. I don't think they'll last very long as a couple. It'll be a fling if anything. They don't really have all that much chemistry to me. What the fuck happened here? He for sure... Okay. Who could be? And is that a camera? We have 3 suspects. Oh my god. This got so juicy out of nowhere. What a way to start off the episode. Okay, first and foremost, cigarettes. A.B.
A.B.
And Beaumont.
And Beaumont.
Beaumont, that was her name. You think it was like a plot? I wouldn't be surprised if the girls did it together. That would not surprise me one bit. Okay, and then we have these pearl necklaces.
These look like Marcella's pearls. What happened here?
And we didn't hear anything. Like, we were literally in their room. We were just down the hall. Okay, alright. This ice pick has got to be.
hold on to this, maybe?
I don't know about that. I don't think we should hold on to the weapon. The weapon of the scene. Okay, let's see. We have this camera too. What if all three of them did it? I don't see a reason why Paul wants to involve himself. He got what he wanted by talking to the author who changed his life. Like, I don't think that there's any reason to get... I don't think it's wise to step on here, but, you know, we're gonna do it anyways. I don't think this game is gonna be like, oh, you got footprints.
Poor Paul. Lindsay's death really hit him hard. He hasn't been in the best headspace.
Okay, so Paul is confirmed to be here. Marcella confirmed to be here. And her cigarettes are here. But I wouldn't be... I mean, if her cigarettes are here, then, like, likely she was here. Maybe she didn't just pass it on to Marcella. And then, it seems that Paul is also confirmed. Let's go ahead and read his diary, his little notes. Montreal's much bigger than I expected. Big cities always make me feel so lonely. And that feeling was only exasperated by this morning, by the fact that everyone around me was speaking a language I could not understand. I bought an English-French dictionary at the train station, but I don't think I'll need it after all. English speakers seem more common in the downtown area. Thank God. The hotel is nice. When I arrived, the whole staff was busy getting ready for some big event. It wasn't until I saw Marcella enter the lobby with a flower bouquet that I realized, oh, today's Valentine's Day. Hector and her were gone in a flash, and I was left feeling more alone than ever. Wishing Lindsay was here with me. Aww. Helping Marcella was out these past weeks has been a great distraction, but it still hurts so much every time I think about him. I had hoped the pain would have gone by now. I'll probably need a double dose of Miltone to sleep tonight. Well, I threw it away, so I'm sorry. I think I threw away
Paul
everything.
Just needed to pass the time while Marcella was away. That's why he was observing us.
Ah, today I wanted to follow Marcella and Hector out of the hotel, but the sidewalks were so packed with people that I started having a panic attack. I tried taking a cab, and that's when I realized, I was all out of money. It's been a while since Marcella's last payment, and the hotel room was more expensive than I had anticipated. I couldn't resort to selling the camera, so I decided to pawn my victory medal instead. It was hard letting it go after so many years, and yet it also felt strangely liberating. Maybe it's a sign I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. To fight the boredom until Marcella and Hector's return, I started looking at the hotel staff. I heard Andrew and Beth at the reception desk discussing books and movies. They both seemed like nice people. I wish I had found the courage to join their conversation. That's so me. Literally me. I heard, these people on the train yesterday talking about Pedro Pascal's casting in the Fantastic Four and being like, oh, why would they bring John Krasinski, however you say his name, Jim from The Office. How would they cast Jim from The Office in Doctor Strange 2 if he's not even gonna be like I'm just like, you shut it. You know damn well it's just fan service. They wanted John for a moment. They didn't want the commitment. Maybe John didn't want to commit either. I, for one, am looking forward to Pedro Pascal as Mr. Fantastic. I don't know if I'm looking forward to seeing him being all stretchy and stuff. I think that's going to be a little bit jarring. But anyways. I wanted to join that conversation so bad. I was like, oh my god, these are my people. Anyways, maybe it's a sign I shouldn't be holding on to the past so much. Oh wait, we already said that. When you look at the people all day and they never look back, you start feeling invisible. I noticed that Sophie, the maid in charge of cleaning the 5th floor, seems to share my interests for other people's lives. Aw, you're not, like, mad at me. Maybe I should try talking to her, too. I feel bad. I threw away all of his stuff. I threw away all of his stuff because I wasn't the object of his affection. I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend, Paul.
Paul was hiding out right here. Did he ever find the person who was sneaking out at night?
Oh, so he was hiding out here? Who's sneaking out of their room every night? The question has been driving me crazy since my first night at the hotel, so I decided to investigate. I found a hiding spot near the ice machine with a nice view of the whole corridor. My camera's at the ready, but there's been no movement for at least 3 hours and I'm fighting not to fall asleep. No need for Miltone tonight. I thought being a detective would be more exciting. Maybe Marcella's right. Maybe it's time I let go of Mr. Spade. So he's been hiding here. Maybe he wasn't involved, but he probably witnessed what happened.
9:45? So Anne and Marcella met here this morning while I was busy cleaning room 504.
Pedro Pascal is awesome. He's so awesome. I actually, because he was in what? The Game of Thrones before? And I don't know. My first exposure to him was The Mandalorian, and I like that one a lot. And then it's so funny because he like plays these serious roles, but he's like such a silly guy. Then I watched a lot of his interviews, and then when he got cast as Joel, God bless, God bless. He's such a great Joel. He's such a great Joel, man. It was such a trip too to see like The Last of Us become mainstream. I could talk about that all day, but I won't. Okay, I awoke at around 9:30 a.m. and realized I had fallen asleep sometime in the early morning. I was about to go back to my room when the guest from room 507 came to sit on one of the chairs close by. She's been there ever since, and I don't dare to leave my hiding spot in front of her. Marcella joined the guest from 507 around 9:45. Apparently she told Hector she didn't love him anymore. And now he's convinced she's been cheating on him. That explains why he assaulted me out of the blue yesterday evening and accused me of having an affair with his wife. The guest from 507, I've learned her name is Anne, has just said that she might have an idea on how to solve their problem. I'm thinking of revealing myself, but I don't want to anger Marcella. The longer I wait, the more... the longer I wait, the more awkward it will be when I do come out. Maybe I should. He stops writing and then suddenly it's red. Holy moly! Let me read this yet?
Oh, so Paul's work with Marcella was to follow her around like a private investigator, to help her with research for her novel.
Dear Paul. No, she's Southern. She's from Texas. Dear... Yeehaw! Yeehaw! My vocal warm-up. Dear Paul, I am sorry to hear you are in such a dire situation. You seem to possess a lot of useful skills, and it's a shame employers cannot see past that. Cannot see past your medical history. But don't despair. I have been writing novels for almost 8 years now. My publisher takes most of the sales revenue, but I was able to collect a substantial sum of money over the years now. Now, I would like to use that money to hire you. I'm getting tired of romance novels, and I am thinking of branching out into crime fiction. As a sort of research, I would like you to follow me around town and take notes of my comings and goings. I am aware this is a very unusual job, but considering you were able to track me down, I believe you would make a great private detective. In addition to your salary, I would cover all work-related expenses, and you would, of course, be the first to read the manuscript once it's finished. Sincerely, M.
Paul really got into his role.
Dear Paul, I hope spying on me isn't proving too exhausting. You've really inspired me so far, and I've already have tons of ideas. The trench coats you brought were a nice touch. You look straight out of a film noir. I also noticed you started smoking. It's probably another way for you to get into character, but maybe that's pushing it a little too far. You know best, of course, but don't pick drinking up next. At this rate, I should be able to start writing in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Thanks again for your help, M.
Followed Marcella to Montreal even though she was done with her research.
What? He wasn't supposed to be here? Okay, this whole time we thought like he hired her recently or like he was stalking her recently, but it seems like that, you know, this is a lot more stretched out. So he's been following her before this. So when he got spotted by them at and they've met like, okay, all right, let's read this. Paul, why did you follow me to Montreal? As I already told you, I do not require your services anymore. I am starting to worry about you. I'm starting to worry you are taking your role a bit too seriously. You are not a real detective. You have to let it go. Okay.
I have to get the power back on.
Alright, okay, alright. Okay. Okay, so what must have happened? Alright, let's try and see. Anne would have been sitting over here, and so would have Marcella. She would have been sitting here. Paul would have been hiding back here in his hiding spot. He did say he had his camera ready. Maybe he was sitting back here, and he's like, oh my god, this looks really uncomfortable. He was here for hours. That's dedication. And then I'm guessing Hector must have walked in. What happened? Like, surely they would have noticed Paul here. He got stabbed here. And then, then what? Did he drag himself over? Right? Because these are handprints? Or are they footprints? You see a handprint right there. No, he couldn't have dragged himself over. Right? There would have been so much more blood. We get the power back on. How do we do that?
The elevator won't work until I get the power back on.
Stairs. Oh, stairs. Okay, we'll go take the stairs. What a twist. What a twist. What a twist. I'm so glad I didn't get spoiled for this. I don't know how. Stairs!
I knew blocking the stairs would be a bad idea.
Okay, so now what? What do we do? We go here? Janitor's closet? Oh, nice. Screwdriver or ice pick? Ah, man, there's the master key. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to get in trouble at work. I'm going to put this back. I wonder if the master key would have worked, but it's okay. Let's try, can we use a screwdriver for this? I'm going to use the ice pick, actually.
That worked, thank God.
Okay, cool. We can just use anything. It doesn't matter.
To get the power back.
Okay, get the power back. Press to remove the blown fuses.
Jean, what I would give to have you with me right now. Your note will have to make do.
Alright, if there's a power outage and I'm busy preventing another part of this hotel from collapsing, sassy Eugene, here's what to do. 1. Check the fuse box plan for required amperage of each socket. 2. Remove all blown fuses from the sockets. Tip: blown fuses are usually blackened. 3. Screw in new fuses in the sockets. Make sure amperage is correct. 4. Flick big lever to restore power. Eugene. Okay. Alright. So this one should be 15. What is this?
How did this end up here?
Save combinations. For like all of them? Oh, interesting. Why is it so dirty? Why is it gross? Okay. 15. How am I supposed to know it's 15? I guess these are gone. 15 is... We have ASG, type A, type S, type G. 15, 30, and 20. How do I know?
How does Eugene do this again? Fuses. I probably need new fuses.
Oh, okay, so I don't have any right now. Where'd I get it? Oh, are these fuses?
Yes, this is what I need.
1, 2. Just need one more.
I don't think there's anything here that would help me.
1, 2. Fuse number... Oh, 3. Here we go. Okay, alright. Add new fuse. Can I look at my fuse? Can I... Maybe not. What? How am I supposed to know? Am I dumb? Hill! Welcome, welcome! Hi, hi, hi! I'm just gonna put S. Or should I put S next to each other? Let's put S right there. Interact. Oh my god, I have to use my scroller. There's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing right now. Oh! Wait. Okay. I thought that I got... I could pick any. Any A, S, or G. How am I supposed to know? I usually blacken. Screw in new fuses. Make sure amperage is correct. How am I supposed to know which one's which? What is S? Type S? Type A? Type G? Okay, well, if A... I'll say A is gonna be the least one, because it's the first letter of the alphabet, and that's the lowest number. Oh! Oh! I'm so fucking stupid. Here we go. 15A. I can just reference this sheet of paper. Oh my god. Okay, alright. 15 is A. S is 20, it seems like. Lamau. So we know you. That's just 20. And then G is 30. There we go. Alright, and now we lift this down. Literally in front of my eyes. Okay, alright. Let's put 2 and 2 together. Alright. Heading back. Shouldn't we tell somebody we found a dead body, or are we just gonna wait until a better... Oh, amateur electrician. You restored power on the 5th floor. Thanks. You got a wallet on him?
Is there anything I've forgotten? Once I leave this floor, I probably won't be able to come back.
What if I throw it away? What if I throw away the evidence? You know what? Paul, I got you. I got you, Paul. Let's throw this away. Let me help out the couple real quick. We already picked up the ice pick. We might as well ruin the entire crime scene, right? No context. Whose luggage? Oh wait, no, maybe not. What happened here? They must have gotten in a fight? Hector must have like put his hands on Marcella. Okay, what if Hector put his hands on Marcella, and then Anne, who was previously... She just got divorced from her husband, and her husband was like really abusive, right? What if she was like, you know, I cannot... You're not gonna do that to her, not to my girl. You know, she's already had this experience before. Why did I come back here? Why are we here? I just came back to turn the power back on? I don't think that was necessary. Should I throw away the camera? I'm gonna help him out. Don't worry, guys. I got you. You guys will not be involved in this whatsoever. I got you. It's a random, random happening. Can I throw this away? Yeah. No one will know. No one has to know. Are those my footprints? Okay, good. They're disappearing. Are they? Okay, good. They're not my footprints. Okay, we didn't miss anything, right? No evidence to pin this on our girlies. Our girls and the gays. No, they're good. Alright, let's keep going. Sophie being a fellow lesbian in this playthrough. You know, she's out here to protect the women love women love. Women love women. Okay, let's leave. This is kind of awkward to leave. We're really just stepping over this body. I think we should call him? Call somebody?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, I thought that was somebody. This is fucked up. Could you imagine? Where are we? Outside? Oh, fuck. I was like, no way. Are we really outside? Yeah. No, we're not. Okay, alright, okay. Gonna have to tell somebody about this, right? Beth?
Where is everyone?
No one's here. Gotta be kidding. Gotta be kidding me. Should we go downstairs? Or to the...
Anybody down here?
What the fuck? Alright, let's get it together. Get it together. You got this. You got this. You're good. We got this. We got this. Oh, maybe not this way. Okay, what way are we gonna go? Where's the manager's room? Where's the break room? Restaurant, reception. The ballroom's downstairs. Oh, is it back here? What floor? Okay, can't do anything about that. Where is everybody? Did they really just leave me? Can't even go in the ballroom. Who was standing outside? You saw that, right? There's like somebody outside. Do they
I can't leave just yet. I need to deal with this.
Alright. This is why I thought like, oh, maybe that's Andrew or somebody. Oh, we're supposed to go in here. I was like, that is not my job. I'm not gonna walk in a reception. Where is everybody?
Montreal Police Service, Station 22.
There's a man dead. He's been murdered.
Yep.
I need the police.
Yep.
Calm, ma'am. Where are you right now?
The lobby, but the body, it's upstairs.
The 5th floor.
Give me the address, please.
Oh, 1178 Drummond Street.
All right, ma'am. Officers are on the
Bro, if they asked me what my work address is, I'd be... Sorry, let me Google that real quick. Where the fuck? Where is everybody? What's wrong with my frames? Is there anything for us to, Okay, let me give the game a second. Are we good? Are we good? Alright, let's take a look at everything. Clarington Hotel... Wait, we can open it? Clout Class Clarington. It's in the name. Alright, Clout. What is this one?
Is this the brochure Beth was talking about? The one that came in the mail for Anne?
Oh, California's
The West
Golden
Coast.
Coast.
That's about as far from Montreal as you can get without crossing an ocean.
Ride the roads to romance. San Francisco.
So Anne and Marcella really are planning to run off together. Was what happened to Hector part of their plan?
Issued February 17, 1958. Expires May 17th. Union Pacific Railroad. So, this is like the railroad ticket? For the 3 of them? Honestly, if they didn't murder Hector... I mean, like, now that they've murdered Hector, like, it complicates things a bit. But if they didn't murder Hector, this kid would have grown up with the coolest moms. I feel like they both seem like really classy, like, I don't know, sexy ladies, you know what I mean?
Maybe he fell for his role playing and wants to hire him as a private investigator.
What? To all reception staff, discard previous instructions. Our prestigious guest has expressed the desire to meet the guest from room 505. I cannot fathom what an illustrious man wants from such a freak, but if you see him, please direct him towards my office. Thank you. Oh, wait, there's more. Calling him a freak on an official Clarendon Hotel like paper to the staff, that's crazy.
Bernard really wants Paul out of the hotel.
To all reception staff, I have heard more reports of the guest from room 505 and his strange behavior, following people around, spying on guests, etc. As you are all aware, we have a very prestigious guest in room 602, and I would hate for his stay at our distinguished establishment to be tarnished because of some other undesirable guests. Inform the guest in 505 that he must vacate his room as soon as possible. Invent an excuse if you have to. Also, note that from now on, our if you pay, you can stay policy no longer applies. Guests who do not fit the hotel's new elevated standards should be denied a room. Thank you, Bernard. Okay, Bernard, classist much. Another cutscene? Why are we here alone? Where did everybody go? That's the crazy thing. That's scary. Like, oh, okay, God,
Oh,
Beth.
hey you.
Where were you?
Great timing, right? I'm thinking if we're lucky, Bernard will let us go home.
Where is
No point
everybody?
working in the dark.
Oh, is it because the
Sophie?
power went out?
Bean, you're not scared of the dark, are you?
I saw a dead man.
Hey. is
So you
everything
better
okay?
stop joking right now.
found Mr.
Insensitive.
Hector,
Oh, you did? What was the bloke up to?
Not
don't
breathing.
understand. I found his body. He's dead, Beth.
Merde. Merde.
She doesn't seem like she
Sit
cares,
down,
to be
okay?
honest.
You look like you're about to faint.
Thank you, Beth. My sister from another mister. We're gonna kiss on the lips.
Have you called the police?
Yeah, because you weren't here.
Yeah, they're on their way.
What happened? Was there an accident?
No, I don't think so. Someone
But
did this.
can Marcella and Anne leave?
Merde. Do you think it could have been Anne and Marcella?
100%. 100. 100. Without a doubt in my mind. Would that be too obvious? Would that be too obvious? Like, yeah. Who else? Who else would have done it? Paul? I don't think so. I mean, he did have the blood on his notebook. I don't think... Yeah, I think it was...
I found something on Hector that would point to that. Yes.
Wait, so you touched the body? The dead body?
I wasn't taking the stairs. You kidding me? From the 5th floor? Shut up.
Sophie, rule number 1 when stumbling upon a dead body. Do not touch.
I did a lot more than
It'll
touch the
really
dead
get
body,
in
I'll tell you
trouble.
that.
So, what did you find?
I'm not
There
telling her.
was
Oh,
this
fuck.
letter that
Guess we are.
made it sound like Marcella would get a lot of money from her husband's death.
10,000.
Throw the affair into the mix and you get a pretty good motive.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm probably going to hell for saying this. Who am I kidding? I'm going to hell anyway. But I can't really blame her if she did it.
What did Hector do though? I don't think Hector's... He didn't seem atypical for a husband of this era. He seemed like a nice guy. From what I could tell. What do you mean?
I'm not sure I'm following. You can't blame her for murder.
I'm not excusing it. I'm not. Just... women like Anne and Marcella
I
have so few
guess.
options. It's like the world is designed to keep them apart.
Beth,
Oh, you know. You know. I've been with a woman before. Ziva Rivers. She's a photographer.
Are we gonna kiss on the lips? Are you like
We were
telling
together
me like, oh
for a
yeah,
while, and
I kiss Siva and I'm gonna kiss you.
I was
Sophie.
so in love. It was like a fire rain couldn't put out. I guess like anything that intense, it wasn't meant to last. But while it lasted, I was the happiest I've ever been. And if something had come between us, kept us apart, I would have done just about anything to be with her. Maybe... Well, maybe that's what happened here with Anne and Marcella.
It's called self-control, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't think no matter what, you're gonna
Maybe
stab
now
this
you can
man with an
understand
ice
why I
pick?
care so much about you.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he had a
if I'm
violent
feeling
streak.
Inspired by Anne and Marcella, or if it's the shock of being so close to an actual murder. But I'd really like for us to be more than just friends. Sophie.
Girl. Of course. Of course. I want to kiss you on the lips.
I like that too.
Beth.
That's great.
Are they gonna
The
kiss?
police is here.
Okay, good. It seems like an appropriate scene. You know, I thought so too at first, but then I was thinking like, wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
She just kind of found a dead body, so... maybe her coochie is not tingling like Beth's is right now. I don't know. They look like... Well, okay, they look like sisters to me, but that might be the very reason why they might last. It could be the reason why it works.
Miss Roy?
Oh,
Miss
this is
Roy.
how we end up in the
Miss Roy.
interrogation.
Oh, sorry. I was distracted.
I have a
I
girlfriend,
really need you
by
to
the way.
focus right now. I don't want to be here all night, and I'm sure you don't either.
No. No, I don't.
No, sir.
So, as I was saying, we're trying to ascertain the circumstances of Mr. Cruz's death. Can you tell me how you came to find the body?
So can I answer? Oh, okay, never mind.
I was cleaning room 509 when I heard the elevator bell ring. Again and again and again. I thought maybe a child was playing with the doors. So I went out in the corridor, and that's when I saw him.
Exactly how it happened, officer.
The blood and...
Why was the elevator bell
Exactly
ringing?
how it happened.
I'm sorry?
You said you heard the elevator bell ring. Why was it ringing? I assume it wasn't a child after all.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest in some parts. Yes, Mr. Cruz was murdered.
Well, Mr. Cruz's
I'm not gonna say anything about the
body
woman.
was preventing the doors from closing.
Really? When we found the body, it wasn't that close to the doors.
Oh, the stairs are blocked because of the renovations.
Yeah.
So the elevator's the only way out of the 5th floor. I had no choice but to move the body. Just a little.
Ah, so that explains the traces we
Yeah.
found. Thank you for clearing that up.
No problem.
So, what did you do after that?
What did I do after that?
That's when the power cut. So I had to go to the janitor's closet.
Uh-huh.
To access the fuse box.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Hmm.
I changed a few fuses and turned the power back on.
I'm
But
cool
there's
like
a
that.
lock on that box, isn't there? Did you have the key?
An ice pick? I don't want to say I used the ice pick. I had a screwdriver. Can I just say, oh, I used a screwdriver? There should be more answers here. It wasn't locked. An ice pick? I feel like an ice pick is like a little suspicious though. That's the murder weapon, clearly. Unless I could just be like, oh, it's a different ice pick. We have one on every floor. I don't think it's time to lie. I'll be honest. I used an ice pick.
No, I didn't. Only Eugene does. But I thought an ice pick might do the trick. So I went to the ice machine to get one.
Yeah.
You're a size 7, I suppose.
Yes, I am. Why?
What did you see when you went to the ice machine?
There was
Yeah.
blood. A lot of it.
Got my
Did you
footprint.
touch anything?
Nothing. No. I didn't. Except for the ice pick.
No.
Only the ice pick, I
That's
promise.
It sure looks like someone poked around the crime scene.
It wasn't me.
Oh, well.
It
We'll know
wasn't
more
me.
Once the fingerprint analysis comes in, won't we? So,
You have
what did you
fingerprint
do
analysis
after
in
restoring the
1958.
I took the elevator down to the lobby.
When was it
That's
invented?
where I called the police.
I should have known that
do you
before.
remember what you said to the operator? The exact words.
exact words?
I'm
No,
afraid I
just we
don't.
found a dead body.
You said there's a man dead. He's been murdered.
Yeah.
That's possible.
I was in shock,
What makes
dude.
you so sure it was murder?
I mean, with all that blood, is it not kind of obviously murder? That was an assumption.
I just
Exactly! Exactly,
What with all
Sophie!
the blood.
Who else? Who
I'm
else?
afraid I don't believe that, Miss Joy. It's more
Shut the
than
fuck
an
up,
assumption,
Maurice. You don't
isn't it?
know me.
I'm not sure.
You don't know who I
understand
am.
what
I know you like going through your guests' personal belongings.
You saw the pictures?
We found pictures of you floating around.
I should have thrown those away. Fuck!
Now, unless you want me to arrest you for violating your guests' privacy, I suggest you tell me everything you know.
No!
Let's start with
No.
the victim's wife, Marcella Cruz. Apparently, she left in quite a
Fuck
hurry.
you, Maurice. I don't know who you are.
What
Stop
can you
talking to
tell me
me like
about her?
this. I'm just gonna keep lying. I'm just gonna keep lying. Sophie is already done for. I've already messed up. We're already sweating. I'm gonna keep lying. You're not gonna get anything out of me, Maurice. You're a man. I don't tell men the things that they want to hear.
I don't really know anything. She just looks like a loving, caring wife.
Really? That's odd, because we learned a lot about Mrs. Cruz when we went through her room. And let's just say that loving, caring wife are not the first words that would come to mind.
Oh,
I wouldn't
She's a
know.
lesbian, involved in some sordid affair with the guest from room 507, Mrs. Beaumont.
Crazy.
Have you ever
Who
witnessed them
would have thought?
engaging in
Who would have
immoral
thought?
behavior?
what do you mean?
I'm asking if you've seen them being, you know, intimate.
No,
Haven't seen them at all,
I haven't.
actually.
No.
And did you hear them discuss their deviant ways in front of Mrs. Beaumont's son, perhaps? Imagine what kind of effect such perversion can have on a young child.
No, I didn't hear anything.
Did you hear them express their hatred of men?
Doesn't
Did they ever
surprise me.
talk about using violence against men? Did you hear them speak ill of Mr. Cruz?
Take a stand? What is take a stand? I'll be like, fuck you, Maurice. Is that take a stand? Because I'm gonna do it.
What are you trying to imply? That Mrs. Cruz killed her husband because she hates men?
I've seen it before from lesbians.
Oh, this has nothing to do with hate. It's about love. Not that you'd understand.
Oh, and you think you do? Then please, enlighten me.
She's brave enough to be with the one she loves. That doesn't make her a criminal. That doesn't mean she killed her husband.
It does mean that she killed her husband, though, but okay.
Miss Roy, since you're so eager to
I'm pretty
defend
sure it's
I
her.
worry about your ability to do your job, detective, since you seem to be such a...
Enough! One more word. Just one more word, and you'll be spending the rest of your night in a cell.
Detective, don't yell at me
Now
like
get the hell
that. Come on.
Get
Detective, come on. It's a little bit too aggressive. Don't slam your hands on the table. You should slam me. Watch out if Beth comes with a Big Mac combo and a McFlurry. They have McDonald's in Montreal in
Strangely cheaper on the
1958.
phone. That can't be a good sign. I
Oh.
guess I'll know soon enough.
So all the police lines are here. So we just came back and they're cleaning, maybe?
The atmosphere is so different in here. Empty. I guess all bookings are canceled until further notice.
Oh, can we just walk through
It'll
here?
probably be a while before the hotel reopens. Without Eugene, the lobby will be a swimming pool by the end of the month. Will the rest of the building even be standing?
Are we gonna slip if we walk on here? Okay, we cannot walk here at all. We can't even clean it. I guess because I'm off duty. Where are we going? Upstairs?
I'm not going back up there.
So what are we doing here?
I'll need a mop to clean the puddle. With all the leaks, I'm sure there's one nearby.
A mop. A mop. Oh, here we go. Why are we doing work? Why are we back? Should we go here? Restroom. Okay, never mind. Boomi likes a tough, aggressive. I don't know. I feel like when I do the role playing with characters.
Go to hell.
Beth,
Hey,
Hey Beth.
are you okay?
I'm out of a job. But other than that, yeah, everything's just peachy.
Really?
No,
I hope you're luckier than I am. Come join me when he's done with you, all right? I'll be
Oh my god.
questioning
I just
my
realized.
choices on the mezzanine.
yeah, okay.
I just realized why Beth's name tags was E. Lambert. I was like, is her name even Beth? Like, it's Elizabeth. Duh. It's fucking Elizabeth. Duh. Hi, Bernard.
Come in.
Hey. Small head.
I suppose you know why you're here?
No. Okay, back to what I was saying. When I do my little writing exercises, let's call it that. When I do my writing exercises with character AI, you know, it's fun to like push them to be aggressive. I don't know if that's something I want in real life though. I don't know. But I do think it'll be fun to like, I don't know, like date somebody without the intention of it being like, this sounds awful. Intention of it being serious, because you just be like, oh, you know, I kind of want to play out. I want to be like a toxic girlfriend for 3 months. Like, you want to try that out? I want to do that kind of stuff because I'm not really the kind of person who's like super jealous or I don't know, that kind of girlfriend. I'm usually pretty chill, but I think it'll be fun. But you also know, like, oh, if you're that awful, then it's gonna be like really straining on the relationship. So you want something that's not super serious. I guess that's just role playing, huh? Role playing for 3 months, 24/7 in a relationship. That's actually sounds kind of makes me sound like a psycho. Anyways, is it about? No, I don't know why you called me here, actually.
I'm not sure, actually. Your phone call was a bit vague.
Yes, well, I prefer to have this conversation in person.
Am I getting
We've
fired?
been getting a lot of press lately, and not the good kind.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't expect you to understand the position I'm in, but I assure you, it's quite uncomfortable. To
Okay.
have one's life's work blown away like that.
Well,
All thanks to
gonna
some
happen
sexual
sooner.
deviance and a nut job.
sooner or later. Well, all three of them are
It's
also
obvious to
sexual
me now that I
deviants,
haven't
so...
been firm enough. For guests of such morals to be comfortable booking a few nights here and committing such a horrid act. Things
I like
need
how
to
they all
change.
point out
This
that they're
means
lesbians,
elevating
but
our
they don't want to
standards
talk
to the
about the
highest
dead body.
possible
I think
level,
that's the biggest
And
thing.
it starts with the people working here.
Alleged
starts with you.
murderers.
With me?
Yes, from what I've heard, you've been quite the exemplary maid lately.
Really?
Clean rooms, satisfied guests.
Did I get to keep my
I take
job?
my job very seriously, sir.
As you should. I had planned to give this month's Employee of the Month title to Wendy, but
When-
since she's no longer with us,
She quit?
I'm thinking of giving it to you instead.
Me?
Really?
You should know it comes with the responsibility
Okay, no,
of
that's
being
loud, sorry.
a glowing example for other staff members to follow. Is this something you believe you can do?
Hell yeah! Yes, if it comes with a reward, double yes.
Would it come with a reward?
I see you're a pragmatist. Yes, it would.
Okay,
Fuck yeah.
then I'll do it.
I'll do
Good.
it. Can I get a
I
raise
expect you to
too?
be here on Monday, first thing in the morning. There's a lot of work to be done before the reopening.
Yes, boss!
That'll be all.
Awesome, we got a girlfriend and employee of the month in one day. Why did Beth get fired? What did you do? I thought you were good at your job.
Hey.
You suck? Or something?
What a week.
Oh, maybe because she took the fall for me too. Maybe she got like bad marks.
So, what did Bernard want with you?
I got employee of the month.
He offered me the Employee of the Month title.
Good for you, Bean.
And you got fired,
I won't get to
so...
be there when you receive your reward.
I think it's time for us to
so
break up. I'm
sorry.
sorry.
Hey, it's not
We're
your
not going to be
fault.
seeing each other like
I
that
know,
anymore, so...
It's so unfair
a little
that I get
inconvenient.
rewarded while you lose your job.
Don't feel bad about it. You deserve it more than I do.
Did Bernard say why he was firing you?
Ugh. He was going on and on
Ah.
about keeping deviants out of the hotel. So, I may have lost my cool a little.
Honestly,
little.
fair.
I told
Fair.
him I was one of those deviants he was so afraid of. He froze for a moment,
What?
then showed me the door.
That's the badass. What's next for her? Do I care? I guess so.
So, what's
What are you gonna
next for
do?
you?
I think I'm done working under Bernard's or Linda's. Maybe it's time I become my own Bernard. Minus the fascism, of course. I could see myself owning my own establishment, one that caters to the right kind of crowd.
Go to
Believe it or
San
not,
Francisco.
I do enjoy the company of people, just not, you know, the stuck-up, entitled clientele of this prestigious hotel. But maybe if I were behind the counter of, say, a bar instead of a reception desk. I don't know. Is that silly?
No, it's not. In fact, you'd be perfect for it. You're the most charming person I know.
She's already got the hair for a bartender. Like, she looks like a bartender. I'm surprised that she's a
I'm
receptionist.
Really glad you're in my life.
Me too.
I got a kiss on the lips. Mwah!
Can I?
Kiss me.
Yes.
Should we, like, go into a room or something? Because I think,
That was...
I know.
it looked fine. It didn't look that good. That was what? That was short. Kiss, kiss, kiss. You and your acolyte kissed. Man, I regret a little bit that we didn't get the redhead, or at least get to see him more in the story. I feel like, I don't know, he seemed shy and, like, cute and submissive. I was really curious to see how a romance would unfold with him. Right? That was a peck. Like, their lips didn't even, like, I don't know, like, mesh. You know, I guess it's fine. You know, it's a little bit dangerous to really get into it right now. I don't want to lie. Well, I'm sorry, you don't have a choice. What do you think will happen to our guests?
What do you think will happen to them?
Who?
Sorry, my mind wanders sometimes. I meant Paul, Anne, and Marcella. Do you think they'll be released?
Oh, so they went to
Yeah,
jail.
I think so. Paul will probably become a famed photographer.
Mm-hmm.
His portrait of you will be hanged at the Louvre, entitled The Inconspicuous Maid. It will sell for millions.
And then will I get any money from that? Royalty?
Is that so?
Yeah, and Anne and Marcella will ride into the sunset on the back
I don't
of
believe that for a
two
second.
Appleases, watching over their newly acquired ranch.
You're
They'll
very
be
hopeful,
constantly
Beth.
followed by their only sheep. They'll call him Paul, for old time's sake.
I like that. I just want them to be happy.
Me too.
Is this the end? What's next? Is there a next? The Montrealer. 3 conspirators charged in Clarington Hotel murder case. The life of an American... Oh, okay, I was not done reading that. That is... Paul? Get him out of here! I don't think he deserved to go to jail. Maybe he was involved too. Loving memory of Lindsay Franklin, forever in our hearts. I mean, they're together at least. I don't know. Wait, this poor boy, where's he gonna go? Oh, he goes back to his dad. Okay, at least he has his dad, I guess. I don't know. Well, hopefully with like the more upscale clientele, I get like better pay raise. Employee of the month. You got Wendy fired. I got Wendy fired? I did? All's well that ends well. You completed the game. Oh, she does have her own bar. I got Wendy fired? I don't know. What did I do? How did I get Wendy fired? My bad, Wendy. I didn't mean to. I was on her side the whole time. Is it because I didn't clean up like the bitch thing and stuff? Oh wow, so everybody spoke English and French too. Let's let the credits roll. That is another game on our belt. Another game completed. I'm gonna catch up with the chat a little bit. Dub voice acting, but slightly goofy snow animation. Yeah, there was like a couple of bugs here and there, like when we loaded into the lobby and we were outside for a second. But everything seemed to clean up itself pretty quickly. I think, is this an indie game? I think, yeah, right? An indie? Indie is just like if it's an independent studio, that's right? Right? I don't know. But I saw that this game had like a lot of rewards. Let me open up the Steam page. I don't know if the credits are gonna stop rolling, but I'm gonna take a look at the Steam page real quick. Employee of the month. You got Wendy fired and we're a good maid, and Bernard remained manager. Oh, so he can not be manager? Oh, so you can get different, there's multiple endings for this story, it seems like. Only 13.8% of players got Employee of the Month. 53% of players kissed. Wendy gets the boot. You did not prevent Wendy from getting fired by Bernard. Unlocked May 17, 2024 at 10:43 p.m. I'm gonna have to look at that VOD. What did I do? What did I do? Slip in Andrew. You did not clean the puddle. Oh yeah, I did do that, huh? Okay, so what the locked achievements. Let me see if there's anything interesting here. Smooth snooper. You snooped on your acolyte and used your newfound knowledge in dialogue. Oh, I can snoop on the acolyte? Oh, you put money in your tip jar. Did I not do that? So you can go to Paris one day. Eugene gets the boot. Eugene can get fired. So long, Linda. You protected Wendy, which causes Linda to get fired. And writings on the wall. You found all three of Wendy and Jacques' kissing spots. Oh, so they like... I do remember that they had the little hearts on. So that's just where they make out. They like make out and then they etch where they make out at. It's weird. I only unlocked 42% of the achievements, so I know I guess not only like the story will change slightly with your acolyte, but I guess what you do choose to clean up and I guess what you don't choose to clean up and stuff. What does this mean? How do I do it? It's mogging, isn't it? I don't even know how to do the song. All I know is the action. That's when you mog on somebody. You press, you like tap on your chin, and then shh, and then you do like your best Chad face. Chad face is just suck in your cheek slightly, do it like all the way, and then let it go little by little, and then when your cheeks look really chiseled, when you got like the Chad, like chiseled Chad face, I don't know how to explain. You lift one eyebrow up, and there you go. You'll be mogging in no time. Mog on all your haters. Whoa. I know what I'm talking about. Mewing. It's kind of like mewing, right? Mogging and mewing. I didn't realize that they were like different things until recently. Here we go. Here we go. Let me show you a true mogger. this guy. You see this? You see this face right? Oh. You see this face right here? You want to suck in your cheeks and then let it go just enough so that it looks like that. You kind of... You'll adjust your lips slightly. This is the struggle of being a VTuber. I can't show you guys. The song is Bye Bye. Was it really? Was it really? I never paid attention to the song. I was just so like, wait, how do I make that face? I don't think I perfected it because it makes me laugh too hard. Like when I see my face in the mirror when I'm doing that, but... Oh my god, wait, look at this shirt. Perfect election year shirt. I'm gonna wear this shirt when I go vote in the election this year, huh? Vote maxer. I'm a vote max. Citizen maxing right now. Who doesn't love it? Practice this in front of... I don't practice it. I don't practice it. But when I see... When I see it, you know, on TikTok, I'm like, can I do that too? And you know, I'll shoot a little mug in the mirror. As a woman, as a female, I have zero reason to be mugging on a constant basis. I think it looks a little bit too masculine on my face. It's a little bit jarring, but it is funny. It is funny. Try mewing. You know, I don't know if this is true or not, but I feel like it is. Why did I start mewing anyways? I think I wanted to like... I have like pretty chubby cheeks. I don't know if it's so much the case anymore. But when I was younger, when I still had some of my baby fat on me, I had some pretty chubby cheeks. So I was like, you know what? I was looking at looks maxing. I was looking at looks maxing, like forums, but you know, those were a little bit too incel-y for me, so I went to like subreddit instead. And they talked about mewing, so I was like, oh, okay, here, let me try this, let me try mewing and stuff. I don't know if this is the cause of it, but I feel like ever since I saw that thread and was like, I was exposed to what mewing is, I feel like I've realized that I clench my jaws a lot in sleep, when I sleep. So I wonder, like, is it because I, like, have I always been clenching my jaw when I sleep? Or is this like a mewing thing that I really commit to the mewing that now I can't stop? Not search it up every door. I would never. I would never. I have Chad in my DNA. Chadworth Chaddington III. Chad is straight up in my DNA. Injected. I'm the chattiest of Chads of all. I didn't need a tutorial. One look and I was like, I got it. I know how to do this. How do I eat a food? Okay. Here, let me show you. First things first. You're gonna have the food in front of you, alright? There's probably some steps that consist of getting the food on a plate in front of you, such as either A, finding a recipe and making the food yourself, or B, ordering food or getting food from somewhere. That's a different tutorial on itself. But if you want to eat food, step 1, get the food in front of you. Step 2, make sure that you have utensils or not. It could depend on the dish or your culture on the type of utensil that you might be using. This is the important part, alright? You're gonna pick up the food, either with your hands or the utensil, and you're going to open your mouth. To open your mouth, you're just gonna move your jaw slightly down, just like when you're talking. It's the same thing. And go like... Alright, and then when your mouth is open, that's when you bring the food, you pilot the food over into your mouth. You use your hand, your utensils, whatever. You just scoop it up, your mouth. You don't want to put in too much, alright? Because A, you might choke, and B, you know, it's better for you to eat with like a reasonable bite at a time. Pick it up. You put it in your mouth, and then when it's in your mouth, you're gonna taste all these flavors and stuff. You're like, ah, it's so good. Don't swallow it right away. Alright? That's a mistake. It's not a common mistake, but it is a mistake. You don't want to swallow it right away. You're just going to... The trick is, if you chew on the food, you use the teeth, push the food back towards your molar teeth. When you're chewing on the food, you can extract more flavor out of it. You're just gonna keep chewing, crushing it together into, with your molar teeth. And then once it's kind of like, you know, swallowable, you know, you can't really chew it anymore, it's getting kind of gross. Just gonna push it back and swallow. How do you describe a swallow? I don't even know how do you give a tutorial on the swallow? You just swallow. Should I eat the fork too? I would recommend not eating the fork. The fork is very hard to chew on. You might ruin your teeth by trying to chew on the fork, or you might not be able to digest it properly. Worst case, you might even choke on it, and you're gonna have a very painful time of the fork traveling down your esophagus. But also eat the glass of water. It's, you know, I'll say yeah, eat the glass, eat the glass. You've seen Grinch, right? You've seen the live action Grinch when he was eating all the beer bottles. It's like chips, but it's a lot sharper. So when you're eating the glass, just be careful, okay? Yeah. Your computer screen? The thing is, computer screens are pretty expensive. So I would say save that for a very special occasion if you do want to eat it. Maybe add some seasoning too. Might not taste the best. Been mewing since 2013. Skibbity toilet, bye-bye. How long has Skibbity toilet been out? Has it been a long time? I'm choking right now. I'm drinking some water. Because when I went to Japan in January, they had Skibbity toilet in Skibbity toilet and what was the one circus one? I don't know. They had both of those in the gacha machine, and then they also had the toy. I was like, what? Skibbity toilet? I feel like I haven't even seen Skibbity toilet merch in like the States side. Crazy. I was like, it's one thing for Skibbity toilet to be popular in the West. It's another thing for it to be popular and have merch. I've seen it multiple times when I was in Japan. Should I eat those airlines? I don't know. Airline food isn't really that delicious to me personally, so I would say skip out on eating the airlines. You might have better luck eating a cruise ship. Oh, yeah, eat a cruise ship instead. More bang for your buck. To be fair, you're not taking a cruise to go travel somewhere, but you're looking to eat. If you're looking to eat, don't eat in an airline, go eat a cruise ship. It's bigger. Most of the time, it's all inclusive. I think I've never been on a cruise. And you get all you can eat and all you can drink, right? And then there's like 3,000 people on board, so that's like plenty of more people to eat than on an airplane. Just wondering, have you played That's Not My Neighbor, Doki Doki Literature Club, or Buckshot Roulette? I haven't played any of those actually. I kind of wanted to play DDLC, but honestly, I'm not really like super into visual novels because it's a lot of reading. I bought Hatoful Boyfriend like a decade ago and I haven't touched it. Wait, let me see how much time I have on Hatoful Boyfriend. I always scroll through it in my library and I'm like, man, why did I even buy that game? Hatoful Boyfriend. I have 48 minutes on that game. But yeah, I haven't played it. But I do know what happens. I was watching... Was it Speed? I show Speed. I think I watched the VOD when he was playing it. Was he the one that was playing it like not too long ago, a couple months ago? I think I watched that VOD. I haven't. That's not my neighbor. Is that the one where the neighbor chases you, or is that different? And then a buckshot roulette I haven't played either. I would say my gaming taste as of late has been, I wouldn't be surprised if I could probably have a lot in common with like a 13-year-old boy. My gaming taste right now is GTA, Minecraft, Roblox. The other games, the games that I do want to dive into, like, I guess new games are kind of fun for me, but I really want to play more of like those PS3 era games. There's so many games, so little time. I really want to get into like, I want to play Assassin's Creed 2. Definitely want to play Black Flag. I want to play, I want to get through the other GTAs, at least the trilogy, 3, San Andreas, and Vice City. And then maybe play the older Mafias. I've been playing Mafia 1 Definitive Edition. Actually, no, I haven't played that in a while, actually. That was the first game I got on my gaming PC. I have Mafia Definitive Edition, Mafia 2, both the classic and Definitive Edition, and then Mafia 3. I did play Mafia 3, but it was so repetitive that I had to stop playing and I just finished the story on YouTube. Let's Love My Neighbor is basically a game where you work at an apartment and you try to avoid letting in DOF. Oh, really? Wait, that sounds like fun. That's Not My Neighbor. I'll look it up. I'll keep that in mind. PS3 games, middle school boy games, or short games like this one, the spread we made. Those are the ones that I'm interested in. Oh, they don't have it on Steam. I'll have to look it up. Thanks for the Rex. What else do I have? There's like one other thing that I was gonna mention, but I totally forgot. Oh, Red Dead for sure. I've been really into like looking at Rockstar Games documentaries lately, and Rabbit and Steel. I haven't heard of that one either. I feel like my game tastes were very much developed by my dad, because for the longest time oh, is this like a music game? Co-op action roguelike that recreates the essence of a high-level MMO rating and a randomized simple... Oh, interesting. I'll be honest, this doesn't look like a game I'll typically play, but it does look like fun. It does look... I'll bookmark this, take a look at it later. I like, first or third person, action adventure, and role-playing. That's what I like. I really like those kinds of games. My dad always played like I remember GTA 4, Assassin's Creed. I would watch my dad play those a lot. What else did I watch besides him playing like 2K and Madden? He mostly played like other action adventure games. He's really into. He's always begging me to play Starfield with him, and I'm like, dude, I've seen like the complaints. I don't think I want to participate. I don't think I want to be a part of that. My dad was the one who was the gamer, so he would basically, when the new console game came out, that's when me and my brother got the last gen. Well, when the PS2 came out, we got the PS1. When the PS3 came out, we got the PS2. The PS3 came out, PS4, we got the PS3. So we inherited all his games too while we're at it. He even didn't like... I remember for the PlayStation 1, because I was watching this Rockstar documentary about like how basically like all their games and like how it led up to GTA 6. And when I was looking at that documentary, I thought like, oh, I played GTA 2. That's what I thought this whole time. But no, I saw GTA 2 and I was like, this doesn't look like the game that I played. It's been GTA 1 this whole time. Not to brag or anything. I've been playing Grand Theft Auto since GTA 1. But either way, he didn't even, he wasn't even like trying to keep us away from GTA 1. I think because it was so cartoonish that it was just like, whatever. I don't remember using the guns when we were playing. I just remember when we were driving and we ran people over. You get the little blood splatter. It's like when you like smack a mosquito. We got all of his games. We had like the whole remember like those, what do you call it? Like a case, like a CD disc case. And you have like all of those pages. I could feel the movement of like turning through all the pages. I could hear the sounds as I'm, nostalgic. Flipping through the pages and seeing all of the lists of the games. We had a bunch of those in the PS1 games. Because they were sending out like, the demo discs. I don't know if you guys remember those. The discs where they had like demos for a couple different games that are gonna come out. Maybe GTA 1 was on that disc. Maybe we didn't have the actual game. It might have been a demo disc, because we didn't, like, play it constantly or, like, consistently. Yeah. Anyways. My dad is really into, like, action-adventure RPGs. So, I think that's why I am, too. As a family, we played hella, COD, hella... What's the other game? Ghost Recon. It was Ghost Recon. No, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. We played as a family. Then we started playing Ghost Recon, and then we started playing Modern Warfare 2. Batman. I'm Batman. My dad played a lot of Batman. Arkham Asylum was first, and then Arkham Knight. Is there 3 or is it 2? I don't know. I kind of want to give that a shot too. Because I would see my dad playing all these games, and then I'd be like, oh, it looks like fun, but I never really touched it, because I was so insecure about my gaming skill. I thought, well, I'm not going to be good at it anyway, so what's the point of even trying? But now that, like, we finished this bed we made, we finished, what else did we finish? We finished GTA 5. I never thought I could do that. Finish GTA 4. We're gonna go into the DLCs soon. I don't know. I finished the Hitman. I finished Hitman 2 storyline on my own time too, and that was really rewarding. Yeah. I got an anonymous tip from a secretive informant that Joker could be here. We live in a society. You know, I did see Joker while I was walking today. But no, he didn't come to the stream, I'm sorry. He didn't show up here, unfortunately. If he does show up, which Joker are you looking for, actually? Are you looking for Ledger Joker? Jared Leto Joker? Are you looking for, depending on the Joker that you're looking for, I might want to tag along. Maybe there's some business I can chat with Mr. Joker about. 2008 Joker, definitely. There's really no other Joker. That's the default Joker. Didn't they have, they're making that Suicide Squad anime, aren't they? And isn't Joker in it? And it's like based off of the Suicide... No, not the Suicide Squad? Was Joker in that one too? On the other Suicide Squad. The shitty one. Based off of that one. Playboy Joker. I'll be honest, you know? I like seeing characters being reinterpreted and telling stories in different ways. I don't really mind like having a fuckboy Joker. But at the same time, it's like if you're gonna change Joker so much, I think if they're gonna change him to be like that, he should be involved in the story a little bit more. So that way it's not just gonna be like this jarring character change, like design and like personality change or whatever. It could be a little bit more like, okay, you know, I can get used to this. It's a different kind of Joker. I don't know. I think it's interesting to like see different takes on things. That's why I don't really care about reboots and stuff either. I still don't really watch them, but You know, the Beauty and the Beast live action, I didn't hate it. Sometimes I'll be in the mood for a live action Beauty and the Beast. Sometimes I'll be in the mood for a cartoon Beauty and the Beast. Maybe sometimes I want to have the hots for Joker, and other times I want him to be a menace. Is he in his 40s, my dad? Yes, he is. I was never good at remembering my parents' age. He is. He's quintessential Gen Xer. That's for sure. Star Wars, Transformers, those were his favorites growing up. And then he'll be like, oh yeah, He-Man or whatever. I'll be like, He-Man, that guy from the meme? Seriously, you watch that unironically? Hey boss, the Joker Venom bombs you. Wait. The Joker Venom bombs... Oh, the Joker Venom bombs you ordered are ready. Do you want me to plant them at Gordon's home? You talking to me? You talking to me about the bombs? I don't know anything about the bombs. A love bomb? You mean? A bath bomb! The Venom... I get it. The Joker Venom bomb. It's a collaboration between Joker and Venom. I know that they're from different companies, but that's what makes the collaboration so great. Commissioner Gordon, he's been working so hard, so we're like, oh yeah, we want him to like take a nice bath. So what better way to celebrate all his hard work that he's done for the police force in Gotham than to give him a bunch of bath bombs that he can use for his baths going forward. So yeah, you have some that are just Joker specific bath bombs, some that are Venom specific bath bombs, and then some that are like an amalgamation of the both, you know, like half-sided or whatever. The Joker bath bombs are strawberry and kiwi scented, because it's green and red. And then the Venom bath bombs are black licorice scented. Wait, what the fuck? Joker's in here too? They made me gay, and people are saying that my cousin's the tickler? Who the fuck is the tickler? So, Joker, you ready to give Commissioner Gordon the best baths of his life with your bath bombs? I wish I could give you guys the stage so we can watch you guys duke it out. Wait, okay, you know what? This is gonna be fun. I'm going to... Nay's still streaming, right? Is she still live? I want to raid... Oh, but she's in VR. I wonder if she's gonna see you guys. I want to raid my gen mate, Naomi Cielo. She's really fun. She's really funny. I think it'll be really funny to see Batman and Joker in the chat. No pressure though. No pressure to like stay after the raid or anything, you know. But I just thought that might be like a little funny thing to do. If you guys want to do that, but it's, like I said, you don't have to. I'm gonna send the raid to my lovely gem mate Naomi Cielo. Before I go, I'm gonna show you guys, obviously in the way again, Mom and Dad, I'm on the magazine. You're very kind. I feel like that's like, I don't know, I shouldn't have asked that of you guys, but I don't know. I saw the opportunity. I had to ask. Sorry to ask you, but I had to. Tomorrow, we are gonna be doing a Zatsudan. That's just like a free chat. I'm gonna make it open VC, so maybe you might see other people from Lucid Multimedia hop in. Maybe staff might hop in. I don't know. I just thought I would have a nice little chat with you guys before I leave to go to Offkai this weekend. It's gonna be a lot of fun going to Offkai. What else do I gotta say? That's really it. Yeah, that's really it. If you're gonna be at Offkai this weekend, I hope to see you. I'm gonna have a meet and greet, not in person, a virtual meet and greet at 11 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday, and then I mean, honestly, you might see me wandering around the hotel. If you see me, if you happen to recognize me somehow, feel free to stop me. Be like, Boomi, hey, is that you? I'll be like, hell yeah, it is. That's me. That's me. And we can chat. We can hang out. I love doing that kind of stuff. So, yep. If you've been sitting down for as long as I have, make sure you go ahead and stretch your legs. Give your body a little bit of a wiggle. Don't forget to drink water. And on top of drinking water, make sure that you pee on time because you do not want to get a UTI. And last but not least, if I recognize you, can you sign my chest? It's gonna wipe off though, unless you're gonna get it tatted right after. I'd be scared. Please don't get my signature. Oh, I guess if it's a signature, it's not that bad. But if it's like an Oshi, no, not Oshi mark, but like a logo or like my face. And then again, I am cute. It could be tasteful. I'm getting off track. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say. Thanks for hanging out. I hope that I can see you tomorrow because, you know, when we have a free chat, then I can just yap freely and we can talk about whatever. So, yeah, if you want to just hang out, got nothing to do on a Wednesday night, I hope to see you tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Have a lovely rest of your Tuesday. And until next time, take care. Bye! Thanks again for staying, especially the Batman and Joker. I still feel bad for asking, but appreciate it. I'm gonna send you guys over right now.